Hello. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Please, if you're online, I need to hear your voice. Good evening, everyone. Please unmute and let me hear your voices. Good evening, everyone. Oh, okay. So let me unmute then.
Good evening, Mr. Raymond.
Oh, okay. So let Okay, Ruth, if you are here, please kindly unmute everyone and give them permission to unmute themselves, please. I would like us to have an interactive class, please. Good evening. Ruth, are you here?
Sorry, did you mention my name?
Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir.
Hello, everyone. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
All right, good evening,
sir.
everyone. So I think everybody has the right and permission to talk now. Good evening, everyone.
Good
But
evening.
please, let's just be mindful of this class. Let's know how we talk. Let's should I say, conduct ourselves in the right manner so we don't just disturb the class. Good evening, everyone. My name is Mr. Raymond,
Good evening,
and
sir.
I
Please,
will
I don't
be
want noise. Please.
I will be handling your class this evening on GST 201. So please, I beg you, this is a very, very interactive class. A very, very interactive class. Because I believe that communication starts from the person sending the message and the person receiving it to understand. So if I am not able to pass the message well, you will not be able to understand. And if I am passing the message well and you are not understanding, then communication is not actually. All right. So, good evening, everyone, once more. So let's go further into today's topic. So by now, I guess everybody have their modules now. Do we have our modules? GST 201. Hello?
Sir, some of us,
Yes, sir.
Yeah, are we with our modules?
Yes,
some
sir.
of us don't.
All right. So if you are with your modules, I would really love us to go to the first topic so we can discuss about today's topic. So today's topic is a very, very interesting one, and it's something that we all are familiar with. It's an introduction to the modules, and I would like us to have a very, very, very interesting and interactive time. Please, if you are Igbo, you are Yoruba, you are Hausa, you are Efik, you are CIV, you are Fulani, please feel free because I'm also a Nigerian. I have a passport like you. So you're not talking to an Australian, you're talking to a Nigerian like you. So you can feel free to talk because today we are going to be looking at cultures and societies in Africa. All right. Can everybody hear me? Hello.
Yes, sir, we
Yes.
can.
We
All
can
right.
hear you,
So
sir. We can hear you,
thank
sir.
you
Yes,
so
sir.
much for your thank you so much for your
I hear you
response.
clearly, sir.
No problem. Thank you so much. So I would love everyone to, follow me on follow me as I teach. I would need a very, very interactive class, just like I said. So first of all, today we will be talking about culture. And for us to understand culture, we have to know what it is. From different backgrounds that we find ourselves, I don't know where everybody is from, but I know that everybody belongs to one tribe or we find ourselves in a particular way of life. If you call an Egba man by his greeting, you will know that this person is an Egba man. If you call a Nupe man, if you call a Fulani man, there is a way somebody would greet. Somebody would know that, you are from this place. There is a way somebody would show probably in his style of greeting, not only greeting by words, with his style of greeting. It could be that he's shaking you. It might be that he's bowing down his head. It might be that he's prostrating. It might be that maybe they give you the three handshake, bam, 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 then shake. Anywhere you find yourself in this particular generation or life, you belong to a particular way of life, which is what we call culture. Now, what is culture? Culture is what people's belief, people's traditions, people's customs, people's languages, people's greeting, and their way of life. That is what transition, that is what transferred from one person, or should I say, from one generation to another. Are we here? There are a lot of people joining the class. So please, if you are joining the class, just mute yourself and please follow the class. So people's lifestyle, people's way of life, people's eating, people's method of eating, people's method of dressing, people's method of dancing, people's method of marriage, people's method of music, people's method of how they how they welcome people. Everybody find yourself in a particular tradition or culture. You might be mixed. You might be Yoruba and Hausa. You might be Yoruba and Igbo. You might be Igbo and Calabar. You might be different sets of um, um, culture that you find yourself. So today, I would want us to understand that whatsoever culture that you find yourself, you are unique. That is number one thing. You see, one beautiful thing about Africa, one beautiful thing about Nigeria is that even the Europeans always want to imitate our culture because having millions, billions of people in a continent like Africa, and you can count only Nigeria 250 and counting ethnic groups, and everybody seems to stay together in one country is a magnificent thing that God has done. And that's one thing I need us to understand. But today we have to understand the origin of culture. If we do not understand the origin of culture, we would not, understand further what we are here to learn. First of all, let me ask, is culture learned or inherited? Let me throw a general question to everybody. So if you want to answer the question, let me see your hands up. If you want to If you don't have anything to say, please let me see your hand down. So let me see. I know we have intelligent people in this class. I need to see your hands up. Is culture learned or inherited? Is culture learned or inherited? Maybe from wherever you are, Igbo, Hausa, Yoruba, you think about it. Did I learn this culture or I inherited it from probably my forefathers, from my whatsoever? I don't know. If you have anything to say, please raise up your hand and please explain better. Don't be shy, be free, be expressive. This is the university. It's no longer secondary school that they are begging you to say something. And secondly, you are in your year two. So you should be able to be bold to answer questions. All right. So we have the first person, which is Zoom user. Is culture learned or inherited? And please give your reason. Please go ahead, Sawoma. Zoom user, are you here?
Yeah.
It's not Zoom user that is talking. No. Zoom user that did not raise up your hand. It's not you. Sorry, don't be offended. So the first Zoom user that raised up his or her hand. Are you here? If you are not here, please put your hand down. We have another person, which is Brimo Bolanriwa. Please go ahead, sir. Or ma. It's
Good evening,
culture.
sir.
Good evening, ma. Please go ahead.
To my own understanding, the culture is learned.
Why do you say so?
Because when I grew up, especially when my mom used to meet them and follow my mom, they will greet her. They say, "How are you?" My mom say, "Oh, yeah, lead down, greet this person, greet portrait, greet this daddy." Do you understand? So I learned from there. Then I learned from the people around us. So that's why I said
Wow.
that side is learn. I learn, not.
That's a very, very good answer. Thank you so much, Miss Bolariwa, and I like your contribution to this. Please, Mr. Fabian or Miss Fabian, anyone, please go ahead and give us a very good reason. Is culture learned or inherited?
All right, good evening, sir. Culture
Good
is
evening.
culture is inherited
Good.
uh, because culture is dynamic. Because for
Mm,
example, you are a Yoruba man and you happen to born in a different place. Maybe you happen to born in the Hausa land. So you
okay.
have to, that is where you are born. So despite the fact you are a Yoruba man, but you have you are born in the Hausa land, so you have to learn their culture. So culture is dynamic, culture is inherited. So just for example, another example, maybe you born in a ghetto, so you
Yes.
just have to ghetto life.
Are you done, sir? Okay, I guess somebody just maybe had a call or something. Thank you so much, Mr. Fabian. Thank you for your contribution. Very, very awesome one. Thank you, sir. So, Miracle, or should I say Tolashe Esther, please go
Um,
ahead.
sir, did you call me first or which one? Good evening, sir.
Okay. All right, go ahead, Miracle,
So
please.
in my own way, I feel that is both inherit and also learn.
Mm,
Yes, because in this sense, like our forefathers train up and they believe that, oh, okay, this is what we learn. And then when it comes to inherit, people come from outside the old world. Sometimes you see where people come to Nigeria just to come and learn our cultures, or just to come and know how it is. And we also, as individual of Nigeria or different tribe, we also um inherit our forefathers, what they have brought. You hear this one brought this, that one brought that. But I know that it's both two ways, both learn and also earn as inheritors from our forefathers.
okay. You guys are All right, all right, all right. You guys are blowing my head here, sincerely. Thank you so much, Miss Miracle. Thank you. So let me just take the last person on this so that we can go further. So, like I said, this is a very interactive class. I would need us to share your idea, your talks, and every other thing. So I have many, many more questions to ask. So this is just the introduction to our topic. So thank you so much, Miss Miracle. Let me move to the next person, and should I say the last on this before I give some explanation. Miss Yakubu Elizabeth, please go ahead, please.
Uh, Good evening, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, clearly, please, man. Go ahead.
Yes. I feel culture on my own part is inbuilt. We are born with it.
Mm,
That's how I feel. We are born
mm,
with it because you cannot give birth to someone as an able person and the person is from the look, from the body, from the shape, you know that no, this person must belong to this tribe. Then we get here
mm,
and where we see how people do things. Because as children, we learn from what our parents are saying. Okay, this is the language they are speaking.
mm.
As time goes, as you hear the language, as you keep living within that area, the behavior starts to shaping into where you are living, where you find yourself.
Yes. Yes.
That's what
Okay.
I'm
Wow, 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 wow. Okay, thank you so much, Miss Yakubu Elizabeth. Um, we have all spoken fantastic. In short, I don't even know which should I say adjective to use to qualify this now, but we've all spoken well. Now, for those who said we inherit, Udo over 10 for you, and those who say that we learn, 10 over 10 for you. Now, we learn it. We do not inherit culture. Why do I say that? Imagine you are a Yoruba guy or a lady, and you go to America. Oh, sorry, they give birth to you in America. Are you saying that you will inherit Yoruba culture there in America? You understand? They will just give birth to you, and you will inherit all the culture, all the ways of life over there. What you, or maybe things you were supposed to inherit in Nigeria, you will not inherit it over there. No, everything you are going to be, everything you are going to know about your culture, you will learn it. Just like some of us are saying, when you grow up, you learn how to talk, how to walk, how to eat, um, the kind of music, the kind of marriage, the kind of this thing. That is what they call culture. You understand? You are not just born into it. You might be born into a family of Yoruba or a Yoruba family, but you cannot start behaving like a Yoruba person immediately. No, you will be taught. You are just fresh. They just give birth to you. Your head is fresh. You don't know anything. That is when your parents start telling you kneel down for your father. Immediately you are done eating. When you are done, the next day when you wake up, you greet him a caro, sir. The next day you walk, you are not supposed to sag. You are supposed to walk. When you go through your community, a caro, it is greeting so that they don't call you a bad child. That is how culture is we inculcate it every time. You are from our fathers and we are passing it to ourselves. That is why it is painful if your own child does not greet his elders, because the way you were taught that is a way of life. But if you go to the European country, a Yoruba boy will shake you. He will not greet you except he is being taught at home in the European world. I don't know if I'm getting or if I'm, giving us some bombs right now. But we need to understand that culture is learned. You don't just see somebody using his hand to eat amala. His mother taught him how to eat amala. His mother taught him how to eat amala. Culture is not property. Culture is not a part of it can be say, okay, yes, material, because culture can be classified into material and non-material. Non-material is our customs, our traditions, our languages and all. But you see materialistic things, those are symbolic things. Some things that we can see like artifacts and every other thing. Your father can give that to you as a material thing. But when they say a way of life, you don't inherit it. You are taught, you learn it. That is what culture is all about. You don't just wake up one morning and say, "Oh yes, a car." Maybe when you are 1 year old, you must have seen it. You must have, you know, they must have taught you before you know what it's all about. Culture can be very, very, very interesting. Now, let's see some things. I want to show us some things. Now, let's leave Nigeria. Just hold on. Let me show us some pictures. Just hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. So let me ask a general question. I didn't download it. Don't tell me I didn't download it. Oh my god. Ooh. Oh my god, I've made a mistake. I didn't download it. Okay, let's enter Nigeria, then I will explain one or two. So look at my screen. What tribe is this, if I may ask?
Yoruba.
Why do you say is the Yoruba tribe?
This is Yoruba.
Because of their attire.
What's
They are dressing.
yes,
Their
so what's
attire.
their dressing? I don't know. What are they putting on? Are they putting on suits?
Okay.
Ashoke.
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 Yes.
Bead.
Choke. A traditional wear.
Ashoke and
There
beads.
is a traditional
Ashoke.
wear, yes, but
Ashoke
how
and
this is how you can identify a Yoruba person. You cannot see an Igbo person wearing a shuki and say that is an a Yoruba person will come out with ashoke and say, yes, I am a Yoruba person and that is my identity. A Yoruba person will tie his ikpele, his ashoke, the wrapper, every other thing, and mount it with beads and tell you, I am from Ijebu, I am from Oshun, I am from everything. But all of them gives them that group that what? That you are a Yoruba person. You understand? Now, let me give us another one. I don't know why I did not download that picture, but I thought I downloaded it. All right, guys, let's identify. What tribe is this?
Ibibio.
Is it Ibibio? Are you sure it's Ibibio?
So I feel all those Calabar people,
It's
yeah.
Calabar.
Calabar. Yeah,
This
that's
is
still Ibibio.
Calabar.
Calabar is not a tribe. Oh.
These are the Igbos. The
It's
Igbos.
This,
not Igbo, this
these
is
are the
Calabar.
Igbos.
They are not Igbo.
This is
This is
That
their
Calabar.
looks
person.
like
This is
Akwa
Calabar.
Ibom.
Akwa
Eh,
Ibom. They are
Akwa
from Akwa
Ibom looks
Ibom.
like Akwa Ibom.
Akwa Ibom is which tribe?
Igbo now.
hey,
Calabar.
it's not
Calabar.
Igbo.
Igbo.
Akwa Ibom is not Igbo.
Calabar.
It's
Akwa
not
Ibom is
Igbo.
Hey, Jesu Oluwami o.
Aqua Ibom is
This is
Calabar.
Calabar.
Akwa Ibom is
This
Akwa
is
Ibom
Calabar.
is young.
Akwa Ibom is
That
Akwa
Calabar.
Ibom is different from Calabar.
Is this not
Akwa
Efik?
Ibom is different from Calabar.
Yes,
Oh
They are
wow.
it's
ethnic.
different from
Ethnic.
Calabar.
This is Efik. This is Efik
Ethnic.
tribe. Yeah, they are
Hey,
the
good evening.
Efik tribe.
We think every tribe.
Calabar is Cross River, but this is Calabar.
So have we gotten an answer now? Hello?
so some people said it's Effie, but
Size
Uh,
Efik. It's actually Efik.
basically
This
looking
is
at
the
it, the
Efik
first thing you put is
tribe.
Calabar.
Is Akwa Ibom. Cross
Hey,
River. Cross
Jesus.
No,
River.
the tribe
It's
itself
Effie.
is Efik. Is the tribe itself Efik?
It's the ethnic people.
Yeah, exactly.
Some of you, they will just say you
So
people
they
in the
somehow
south
look like a
south.
jaw. Jaw.
Somebody is even saying Ijo. Hey, Jesus Christ. Please, oh yeah, it's okay. Before you people, you will carry one region to another region. It's okay. Thank you. Now, this is. I'm so sorry. Let me. Okay, so my screen is up now. So now these are the ethics, and they are found in the south south. And please, Akwa Ibom is not Jesus. Akwa Ibom is not
It's
Calabar.
the video, sir.
So whatsoever, I don't even understand you people in Jesus' name. Like, so you people cannot spot. Some people are even calling these people Igbo. Thank God we did topics like this, so that you will not go and marry somebody wearing this thing, and at the end of the day, you will say it's Igbo. It's not Igbo. Now
Is
this is
it
Ah,
Urobo again.
wow.
Now who be
Yes,
this?
yeah,
This
it's
kind of
okay.
robot.
It's
You not
okay.
be
It's okay.
Nigeria.
Before you say Zamfara,
Their
it's
men
okay.
are actually dressing like the South South.
It's okay, sir. Thank you very much. In case, sir, you want to marry, please, these are the ethics, okay? And you can find them in the Akwa Ibom, in Akwa Ibom states, and sometimes you can also find them in Cross River. People have started to mute your mics, please. Mute your mics. Thank you. So, it's good we show you this example so you can understand that culture, you understand, even in our 250 tribes, most of us don't even know up to 100. That's the truth. Do you know that there is a tribe in Ethiopia? There is a tribe in Ethiopia. I don't know if you've seen them before. They put plates, they open their mouth and they put plates. I don't know why I did not just download this picture, but okay, they are called the Messi tribe, the Messi tribe in Ethiopia.
Mm.
Those tribe, they put plates in their mouth. They open their mouth, put a
Their
very big
lips.
plate in their mouth.
Their lips.
Yeah,
Let me
yeah.
even, yes. Now let me even shock you. Do you know why they do that? Now, in that tribe, in that particular tribe, it is said that you cannot, if you don't put plate in your mouth, if your mouth is not sewn with plate, you are not beautiful,
Yeah.
and nobody will marry you. That is how their own tribe is actually placed. And before anybody will, they will cut once, and for them to know that you are actually your puberty stage, because from your puberty stage you will start tearing your mouth. For them to know that you are in puberty stage and you are ready, because one man can marry up to 6 wives. That is how bad it is. The men, they don't sow the mouth. Oh, it is only ladies that it happens to. You understand? So these are cultures, and that is their belief. That's the truth. That is their belief. And they believe that the bigger the plate, the more beautiful you are. Oh. There are some that are with small plates, there are some that are with middle plates, there are some that are with a short bigger plates. And to see somebody that to acknowledge that this person is very, very beautiful, they will sew that plate, they will put it in the person's mouth. It will be very big, and those plates are very heavy. And they will gala, oh my god, they will show the plates to the world. They will be like so beautiful that you are very beautiful. Imagine it's happening in Nigeria. They will have to sew your nose. They will sew your nose and put what cup inside before they will know that you are very beautiful. Imagine that. So there are different types of culture, you understand, that we find ourselves. And no matter how your culture is, it is unique. Origin of culture started with different people, um, with their own way, and they brought out that, okay, this is the way we want to live our life, this is the way we will dress. That is how culture came about. You understand? This is how culture entered into the system. Before you know, we started hearing people calling themselves the Yorubas, the Igbos, the Hausas. Even in that Yorubas, they start some now splitted themselves that they are the Egbas, the Nupe, the the Jebus, the all about the Ibadons, bringing themselves, even in the Igbos too, they started splitting themselves that, okay, yes, I'm from Anambra, I'm from Newi, I'm from, you know, Imo State, I am from different, because even in that Imo State, there's still another set of people that tell themselves that they are this set of people again, even with their dressing, even with their own dressing. Are we together? Hello, hello.
Right here, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, we can
with
hear
you,
you,
sir.
sir.
Yes. So everybody has their own uniqueness, just like it is same thing in marriages. There are tribes that can marry more than one wife. There was even this, I don't know if it happens again. They say there's a tribe in Benue. If you want to welcome visitors, they give visitors to their wives.
It's a lie, yo. So people should start saying
Sorry,
it.
sir.
There's
Sorry, sir. Hello, sorry, sir. It's a lie. It's a lie.
it's
It's
a
a lie.
lie, yo.
Go
It
back.
is said,
The
like I
culture has
said,
been
it
abolished.
is
I say it's
No
a
said.
longer
lie.
in existence.
That's
Hold on,
TV.
please.
Because
They
It
say it's a
right.
lie.
is
I'm mentioning TV.
said.
He's
Hold
It's,
on,
a
please.
liar, please, sir.
it's TV.
Hold on, please. Hold on. It is said. It is said does not mean it is true. It is said. Just like they said that in one tribe in the Igbo speaking people, that there are some people that eat people before. So it is said, it is not true. It is true and it is not true. It is
So at least
also
it's fallacy.
said, it is okay. It is okay. It is also
Sir,
said,
what if it used to be?
it is also said that even there was some times that the Ibadan people were even selling their own brothers for slavery. It was also said, in short, there are a lot of things that have happened before. There are a lot of people who say it is not true, it is true. I am of this generation, I have not seen it, but it is said. Just like when you open your Bible, you believe that these things happen because they were written down. That is the way it is said. So cultures have been passed from generation to generation to generation. In some culture, if a woman dies, they send that woman back to her village to bury. But in some culture, they say, bury this person in her husband's house.
Yes.
In some culture,
Yes.
if
Yes.
the man, if the man, dies an untimely death, I don't know if it still happens, and they claim that it is the woman that killed the man, the woman is
Yes,
going
sir.
to drink the dead body water of the man it
Yes.
happened.
Yes, sir. You're right.
Yes.
It is culture.
Mm.
We should understand that this is different way that people live their life. You cannot
Exactly.
just all of a sudden change everything. Before, when we want to marry, it is a must that we go to the village. But right now, money can be sent to clear everything, and it can be done here in the city. It is culture. Things are changing. I need us to understand that even in this particular culture that we find ourselves, there are things we might not like, and there is also uniqueness. What you might see in another culture might baffle you. You understand? But in your own side, you understand? Always think about the uniqueness of your culture. They said in a state that once you enter the state, snakes will welcome you. They don't kill, they don't bite, but they will welcome you, and they say that they worship snake. It is said. Some has already sent, I've seen a whole lot of proof that it is true. You understand? But it is actually said. So there are different cultures and every okay, let me not I want us to talk. So let me ask. What is that unique thing about your culture? I just need 3 people. What is that unique thing about your culture that you like? Let's start with that. What is that unique thing? Let me see our hands up. What is that unique thing? Oh, I'm sorry. Some people have not gone to their village. Chai, chai, chai. Please, oh, if you have gone to your village and you can say it here, what is that unique thing about your village that you like? Ah, I'm only seeing one hands up. Oh. Eh, Jesus Christ. Okay, okay, I've gotten my 3 already. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Somebody says stray bullets. Yes, it's true. Most of us don't go to the village. And it's not right. It's not right. Most of us don't go to the. It's only when probably someone dies or we want to marry. That is when we remember our uncle's name. Some of us don't even know our uncle's name. That's it. Some of us don't know the name of our village. Ah, it is well. Nigerians. So let me ask Mr. Zoho Fabian, what's that unique thing you like about your culture?
Okay, good evening, sir.
Good
The
evening. First
most
of all, where
unique,
are you from?
I'm from Benue State, from T
Very
precisely.
good. So what
Yeah,
where in
so the
Benue?
most,
Where in Benue?
the thief man from Benue State.
What? Okay,
Thief from Benue
TIV.
State.
Okay. Go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah. So the most unique thing I love from my tribe is the unique attire, which is the black and white. I love it so
Okay,
much. So that's
okay.
the most unique thing I love most because anywhere you go, when you see that black and white attire, everybody knows that these are the people from Benue State. So it's well recognized anywhere you go. So that is the most interesting thing
Okay,
from my own tribe. Thank you.
okay. But it is also said that you people give birth to a lot of children. Is it true?
Giving birth to a lot of children is not by tribe, it's people's choice. If we wish
Oh,
to
it's
give
by
birth
people's
to
choice.
it's a people's choice. So that basically cultural stuff. Thank you, sir.
Oh, okay. Okay. Because I've never seen a Benue men that give birth to more. In short, 4 is the least. I don't know. I'm just saying, sir. It's not that 4 is the least. I've seen 6, 7, 8. But it's a very, very good, unique thing about your culture. Thank you so much, sir. Mary Jane, if you don't, please, let's hear you, ma. If you are a lady, I don't know.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, ma. Please go ahead.
I'm from Edo State.
Sharp.
So, what I like
Hi,
about my
people.
number one is our mode of dressing,
Mm,
our mode of dressing. Then
mm,
our native food, our native food.
mm. Black soup.
And lastly, yes. And lastly,
Okay.
we don't
There's
give up
granite.
in Edo people don't give up. That's one
Eh?
yes, those are the 3 things I love about my culture. Thank you.
Mm. Thank you so much, ma. You said Edo people don't give up.
Yes,
That's
bro.
actually true. That's
I don't know the
actually
carry
very,
last.
very true. Yes. No, this sometimes they do the carry last too. Sometimes so
Hi.
I don't want to mess up.
Now
Okay,
lie, we know the
so
carry last.
You forget to
okay, for
tell the
that, Miss
two
Yakubu, you are Edo
personal
Abi.
job
Oh
when I
yeah.
dey do.
I need
No, sir,
another tribe.
I'm not Edo. I'm from Delta State, sir.
Sharp. Where in Delta?
I'm from Undokwa West local government.
Hmm. Okay, Kwali people.
Yeah,
Abi,
now
is it
we
Dele or what? I've
Dele
forgotten your
Odu.
grade. Dele, right?
Yes, sir.
You see, I've gone to your village very well. Oh yeah, continue.
So I've only been there like 3 times before my grandma died.
Jesus Christ. I
Before
know it's your grandma that
my
will take
grandma
you.
is dead, and there's nothing that will
Mm.
make me go back there again.
Why?
Because my grandma is dead now. The only person that
Ah,
I'm attached to is gone.
yeah. So the rest, you don't have uncles, aunties.
Yeah, but well, actually, they are actually very strong. In that our side, they are very, very strong because my grandma
I
is
know
like
of that.
last born. and her senior sisters are still alive. In fact, the eldest carried me on her lap. And I was wondering the strength of this woman. They are very strong.
So they will not push you. Are you okay?
They
Yes,
are
thank
very
you so much, Miss
strong.
Yakubu.
They have this
Yes, yes,
stream. They
thank you
have
so
this stream in our village that everybody comes together. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, please. I don't know who
They
is
have this
talking.
stream in
Solomon.
the village that I asked my grandma that where is this stream coming from, because it just keeps flowing. And then I asked her that people come to fetch this water to go and cook. People come to wash clothes inside the same water. Are they not taking contaminated water? My grandma said no, that is how it has been for years. That the only time somebody tried to dig a well, the stream flooded the whole village. Like,
Wow.
it was because everybody has to go there to do whatever it is they have to do. I'm like, flooded the whole village because they dig a well. Is it not the same water? Said no, everybody has to come there and do whatever they want to do. I'm like, so she told me one other culture. I'm sorry for taking a bit of your time. She told me one that when they give birth to a child in that village, they will take the child to that stream. If the child is born of that village, the child will float. But if
Yes,
the child is not
I
of
know
that
of that.
village, the child
He will drown.
will be gone.
Yes, I know of that.
I was so
It's not your
scared.
own side, though.
That is a
It's not
lot.
your own side, though. Uh-huh. I
My
know of
my
the
grandma
side.
told me. My grandma told me about that. It's not a
Oh.
compulsory thing that they do, but in case there comes up like arguments, this child is not mine, this child is not mine, so they do
Yes,
that to like settle.
yes, yes.
Okay, that's their
Yeah.
own DNA. That's their own
Thank,
DNA.
thank you so much for enlightening us on every. There's even a culture that if a man and a woman get married and the woman cheats, she will die. And also the person that she cheats with, they will both die. So they would ask you a question. Are you sure you want to marry this man and don't cheat? I have seen
Eh,
that. There is also another tribe that if the second daughter gets pregnant before she gets married, she and that child will die. There are different cultures. It depends on where you find your own self. So let's go for that. Thank you, everybody, for your contribution so far. Let's go to the second page. I hope we're enjoying the class. Sorry, I have to come this way, but it's culture. And if we do not talk about it, no one will. All right. So by culture, we mean a trait or character. Are we seeing the screen? Hello?
Yes, sir.
yes.
Yes,
That we're
sir.
not seeing is not bold enough.
You can zoom.
Zoom it from your side.
Have
By culture, we mean a trait of characteristics, although man-made, is found in all human societies. Cultural elements found in all human societies are called what? Cultural universal. What do they mean by cultural universal? Now, in every culture, there's this specific thing that must be found. Number one, food. Number two, religion. Number three, marriage. Every culture there must be marriage. It's just that it is done differently. In Igbo, for you to show that this person is your husband, you will put money, or should I say palm wine. You will take it to the man, kneel down. If the man drinks it and put money, that is your husband. In Yoruba, before you can say you want to come and take this girl, you will prostrate for all her parents and tell them that this is what you want to do. You are going to take care of this particular before they will hand over that girl to you, pregnant or not pregnant. In the Hausa, so I don't know. Sorry, Hausa people. I hear they used to flog them. I don't know. I don't know. But I have heard that there are some places in Fulani that for you to come and show that you're a strong man, they will flog you. Sorry, but I know that there are different methods to how you can get married, but there is still marriage in every culture. Food, there must be food. Igbos have apple, Yorubas have amala,
Banga.
and others. Then Hausa, they have tuwo shinkafa. You understand? So cultural universal talks about the um, things, general things that you will see in cultures that are done differently. You understand? So we have royalties such as those in Ile-Ife, Osun State, in ancient Egypt, and even more recent monarchies in Europe and Saudi Arabia. It is also important to know that all human societies regulate sexual behaviors in one way or another. You are not allowed by the social regulations to jump on any man or woman without the societal laid rules of doing it. You cannot just go to somebody's house, rape or knock the person and carry the person to your house and say it's your wife, or sleep with the person or sex the person. No, there are rules. You have to pay bride price. You cannot just come and say this person is your wife. No, every this thing you must go through the marriage process. Must go through, even if it is the dumbest tribe, you must do something. There are some that you must, own a whole lot of cattle. You drop one cattle for the father, your father-in-law. He gives you one wife. There are different methods, but you don't just come and snatch wife like that. No, they don't do it that way. These rules serve as a form of social control among the Eskimos and Tiwis. Wife hospitality is practiced but detested in other climes. As human societies have a form of greeting, but the way and manner of greeting differs from one society to another, which is true. There is a word I would say, I would greet somebody. They would tell me, are you from? I don't know if it has happened to anybody here. Are you from? Are you from? Okay. Somebody will greet. Okay. Oh, this one, just like this lady, Miss Yakubu. I told her this is the way you people greet. That is how you will know an Undokwa person. You can never hear that greeting from anybody. If you hear that person is African China. Yes. You must, that everybody has their own identity of greeting. I was brought up in Lagos, you know, and I've been so much, summed up by this tradition that if I want to greet anybody, I bow down my head or I prostrate. So my grandparent died and I went to the village. And I started seeing my uncles and all that. And I started buying down. They said, no, you don't bow. I love that day. Igbos do not bow to anybody. Go and check. The only person that they can push, maybe bow down their head to, probably their king. But they will tell you they don't bow down to anybody. You are an
Especially
Igbo
their,
man. You said what?
especially their men.
It's their tradition. They bow down to nobody. If an Igbo man sees an Igbo man bowing down to somebody, they will call it a taboo.
Yes.
They will tell you are not an Igbo man. But if he's in Yoruba, you are to prostrate to show your elders that yes, I am well mannered and cultured. So culture differs in different places. Culture differs in this thing. You understand? So we've defined culture. I think we can read our modules. I'm not here to read your modules, but I'm here to explain and interpret what the modules is talking about. It is trying to tell us that in different segments of our lives, um, in different places, you cannot say that you are not traced to a family. It is not that you are traced to a particular family, a particular culture. No matter how you want to deny your family or any other thing, if they want to find your identity, they will go to your root. And everybody has one root. So as their cultures, their causes. So we should know that wherever we are, you understand, we identify as something. It could be our name, because name is also a form of culture. Your name is Chibueze, and you are saying you're a Yoruba boy. Is it not 4 slaps you need? How are you a Yoruba boy? That means you've forgotten your heritage. Your name cannot be Chibueze and you're a Yoruba boy. Your name cannot be Musa and you are saying that what you are an ethic boy. You are a fraud, you are a 419. You have to identify with a tribe, with where you are from. Your name also speak for you. Is either you are married to, or probably you are having a shared ethnic parent. One is Yoruba or one is so and so. But you are coming to tell me your name is so and so and you don't identify with it. You are a fraud. Culture is sweet. And I would like each and every one of us to go home, go and check our origin. Go back to your village. Most of us have not gone to our village, but we are hoping to travel to France. Is that not slap? What are you doing in another man's land? Whereas your own village, you've not even visited it. Some people, they will kidnap you in your village. You don't know it's your village. It's as bad as that. You need to go and know your heritage. You need to know where you are from. You need to find your father's house. You need to find your mother's house. Identify with your people. You cannot, some of us will leave our village and come and be beautifying Lagos. Chief contractor, go back to your village. Go back, understand your culture, where you are from. It's not that they will say, àwọn ọmọ Ẹ̀gbá dìde. You'll be standing up. When they ask you one question, you will get 0/100. You don't know the Egba wars that were fight with the Jebus. You don't know a lot of things that happened in your history. History is sweet. Most of us may be lies, but if we go and find out, we will see. Hello, are we together? Hello, hello, hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir, we are together.
Yes.
All right.
Hi.
Okay.
Can I ask a question, sir?
Say their body.
Okay, please ask.
Okay, sir. If, for instance, let's say I'm a ma and I'm an Igbo ma, I live in Lagos, and
Yes.
I see an elderly ma, a Yoruba ma, and I didn't prostrate the way a normal Yoruba person will prostrate. Is that a disrespect to that elderly man?
Hmm.
You understand my question, sir?
I understand perfectly. Now,
Okay.
you are in a Yoruba man's land, right? Did you grow up there, or you are just
No, I didn't grow up there.
they will understand that you are yes, they will understand. It's not a disrespect. You understand? If I explain something to you now, I grew up in Lagos. You understand? I understand that prostrating and all that is right, and it has already become part of me. And I now took that culture to my own land. Immediately, they franked at it. You understand? That is the same way when you are in Lagos here. You understand? You didn't grow up. You greet somebody a car road, they'll know, you know, you didn't prostrate or you didn't buy, you just walk a car or shake the person. They will know that there's something missing. And probably this guy, he did not grow up here. You understand? Or probably he's just trying to be rude. You understand? It is either the two of them. Because you grew up in Lagos. You understand? You've had one or two experiences. And you now see even an Igbo person or something, you understand? You will prostrate you even if it's to bow down your head, you bow down your head. Even if you see an elderly man sitting and you're an Igbo person, you will still prostrate. Cubana chief priest, Obi Cubana, whatsoever, wherever they are in this life, you understand? They are passing through Lagos. They see an elderly person. They might not kneel down, but they will bow down their head and greet. You understand? They are in the Yoruba land. You understand? That's a culture to even respect the land that you are. But you carry it to the Igbo land. You see, na German for German, oh, they will shake you. Nine, this one, namen, that's gone. You understand? So you there's also respect for, you understand, that particular place you are, that particular land that you are. You understand? It shows that, okay, yes, you still respect that particular place or that particular society, that particular town, that particular village that you find yourself. But that doesn't make you understand, maybe you now switch your tribe for them. No. That's not the way things. I don't know if I've answered your question, ma.
Yes, you have. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, ma. So let's go to social institutions. Now they are looking at things that still shaping cultures in our society. Things that shaping cultures in our society. And number one thing is our social institutions. What are social institutions? Now you see a structured system that keeps the norms in our society intact. What do I mean by the norms? The what we find normal, the things that we appreciate in our society, the things that are good. You understand? The things that we appreciate. There's a structure that keeps it going, that makes sure that everything works intact. Number one is family. Wherever you are in your family, they will not teach you something bad. If you are a bad child, they will blame your family. They will blame the home you come from. So the first life, the first institution you grew up with is your family. And
Let's
this, can we mute our mic? I don't know why we are not muting our mic. All right. So the first institution that we find ourselves is our family. The first person that will teach you that you're a Yoruba person, you're an Igbo person, is your family. That is how they identify it with you. It's your family that will teach you the norms, the everything that you need to understand about the society. The second one is religion. Wherever you find yourself in your spiritual area or in every other thing, they will teach you what is right. They will not teach you what is wrong. The third one is education. Education, educating you on what is right about the society. All these things, there are a lot, but all these things keep you intact for you not to go against the rules in the society. All these structures, these are social institutions. These are things that teach you of culture, the right way, the right manner at which you should live every life that you find yourself in the society. They teach you the rules on what to do. If there is an issue with your family, it would affect you. If there is an issue in your education, it would affect you. If there is an issue with where you find yourself in your religion, it would affect you. And once you are affected, you are a menace to the society. And everybody will target you that you do not belong here. Imagine you go to school and you join cults. That means that school must have failed you. If your school have not failed you, your family have failed you. If your family have not failed you, then you can look into it. Something must have happened wrong that is making you behave how you behave. Most people that are on the street is because they don't have parents or they ran away from home and they've chosen that, okay, this is not the life that they want to live. So you see things that correct people in the right manner. These are what they call social institutions. Wherever you find yourself, these are structures that make the society intact. So one thing we understand that culture has been able to be stable because of these institutions. Because of these institutions. Some culture changed, yes, because they've been able to embrace some new things about the society. Just like some people will not agree that before, during their own time in their tribe, that there was a time that they were welcoming strangers to their this thing. It might be true, it might not be true. But right now they believe it is wrong. You are not supposed to. She is your wife. You're supposed to maintain her as your own wife, as yourself. You're not supposed to give wives like
Civilization.
maybe your maybe it is a property that is supposed everybody's supposed to hold. No. There are some tribes that they say, okay, yes, they used to eat people before. They found out that that is cannibalism. You are not supposed to eat a human like you. Though like I heard, it is still practiced, but in some remote areas, there are a lot of cultures, a lot that we don't even know. that are even shown through festival. New Yam Festival, Argungu Festival, Eyo Festival, a lot of festivals. That is how some people still show their cultures. Some people practice voodoo. Voodoo is also culture. They believe that their forefathers practice it, so they have to learn it too. Black magic, witchcraft. They believe they can summon people from the dead. They believe they can disappear. It is culture. You can see it as witchcraft, die by fire, die by fire. It is their culture. So social institutions help in this kind of areas to make sure that, okay, yes, social culture still stand. You understand? And their rules and regulations of the societies are met. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes. So this particular session one, we will not finish it today, but I need us to understand something, that in your own culture, you are unique. Don't ever look down on your culture. You can only modernize your culture, but to say, in my own culture, oh, can you call I'm a rubbish? No. Which brings us down to what? Ethnocentrism. What is ethnocentrism? It is talking about cultures that believe that their own culture is superior than others. Nigerians are fond of it. Oh. Tribalism. Let's use that word. It is wrong. Hausas are dirty people. It is wrong. You don't say words like that. Malawan dirty gan. Or you believe that this is my land, no other tribe is supposed to be there, 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 there. It is wrong. Our Igbo people are thieves. They only know how to collect bride price. They don't know anything. It is wrong. You did not build that culture. You did not build that tribe. They saw something and they believed it has worked for them. If you ask a typical Igbo man, why do you collect this high bride price? They will tell you value. It is value for their daughter. You go sweat before you marry my daughter. You go buy cow, you go buy village, you go buy kidney, you go buy cars, you go buy wrapper, you go buy this, you go buy that. When you don't sweat, before you beat my pikin, you go know say you sweat before you marry her. It is their belief, it is their culture. You cannot change it. A typical Yoruba man will come and say, my daughter is still my daughter. Even if you marry her, she's still my daughter. So just pay kola nut and 20 naira and take her. She can still come back home if she feels like. That does not differentiate any bad thing from both of them. It is their culture. You might not like some practices in some culture, but they've lived their way. They have lived that way to an extent that they believe that that is their way of life. And they believe that all children coming up from that generation must live that way. Do you think when the Europeans came to Africa, it was easy for our forefathers to leave traditional way of worshiping to Christianity? It was not easy. Oh. It was not easy. Because for century of years, they have lived that kind of life. Go and check your village. There's still some red cloths on some of your palm trees. It is because your forefathers lived that way. Some they can be going to church and still be coming back to the red this thing. Some say it's hypocrisy, some say it's, but it is hard for them to live. Some still practice herbal method. Some are still herbalists. Culture. Culture is sweet. Oh. It is very, very sweet. But not all practices are right. That is the truth. Not all practices are right. There are some cultures in Nigeria, they cut out the hymen from a woman. Once they are 12, they remove it so that they don't have sexual pleasures. Please, what are the women enjoying? I don't even know. And there are some people that are stopping it. There are people already stopping
Even in the
because
north, sir.
it's no longer a culture again. It is already an evil practice because it is a practice that is causing pain. There are a whole lot of cultures I want to talk about, but I'm not coming here to talk about
Hello,
I'm not
sir.
diversifying.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Yes, sorry. It's where you were talking about circumcision. That's where a question popped up in my head. I don't know. Can I go ahead?
All right, go ahead.
So, in this issue of culture, if a culture
Yeah.
does not have a person right, can I pick the one that serves me right and let the rest go? Because there are so many cultures in my own side too that I really see as absurd. Like, why? Why is it so important I have to do this?
You people should thank God for education and civilization in this life because then imagine during Mary Slesor's time when they were killing twins. Maybe many of us were giving birth then. You now give birth to two beautiful twins. They now tell you it is a diabolic thing. You as a mother, how would you feel? And they're going to kill those twins. If possible, ban you from the village because they feel maybe you are of the evil forest or something. I don't know. But today we are having twins.
So, can I
Now,
name the culture I'm talking about? Can
yeah,
I?
let me answer your question.
So, that particular culture is this thing that Igbo does that when you want to get married, they
Mm,
now take your list to all the families. You pay to the wives in all the families. You pay for all the
mm,
children. You pay for all the
mm,
elder people that barely know me. They don't
mm-hmm,
have a hand in my growing up. They don't even know
mm,
how I survived to this stage. And all of a sudden,
mm,
you people show up and you want to start collecting money that you don't even know. Then at the
mm.
end of the day, they will be billing you millions and millions and millions that even the person that want to marry you can run away.
Okay.
I
So
feel
you want to change the culture? Is that what you're saying?
I'm not changing the culture, but I feel they are doing too much.
Yes.
Well,
All of that, not considering their
well, that is why I said, Mrs. Yakub,
yes,
you
sir.
came from somewhere. And by that right, that particular pattern and this thing that, okay, you came from a particular tribe and every other thing, it means that you are identified with it. You might say no and every other. That's why everybody now use wisdom in getting married. Some might be stubborn or they will not pay their bride price. Scope, they go run with the bride price and everything. But they use wisdom. But say your husband will not marry you the normal way, he will marry you. There is no how. But everything is wisdom. You will know how to go with it. That you will please your elders. You might not pay that amount. You will please your elders. You know people that can talk to them. Alpha, Ichiem, all these ones, no vex for me. Take this one for beer. Now your husband, they are taking care of your everything. Now that's what they do now in marriage is wisdom. Not that you vex. We will not marry again. Why me? Oga. Even the man, if he takes you inside his house, he knows what he's already, the doom is already waiting for because God forbid if anything happens to you. Yakubu, if anything happens to you, that man will suffer. He will
But sir,
suffer.
in this sorry, sir, but in this our generation, we can actually change that.
You can. You
Because
understand?
if
Because actually,
my child wants to marry, I will not want him or her to go through the stress I went through in my
you
Exactly.
parents'
no problem.
hand.
That is where I say you can things are not maybe I said it that day. Before they did not born anybody where you must go to the village and marry. If your village is the village that they swallow human being and die, you will go. Is it not that want to marry? You will go. You will go. But right now, things have changed. You can call your elders. Transport fare, oh, no vex. Oh. We can send transport fare for you. Give elders 15K, then go shut up. Find one or two, something. Give one bros in the village. Use and don't worry, shut up. Give am 100K, give am 20K, give am 50K. You don't lock up. Lagos here, you do the kind of wedding you want to do. Things are changing. It's not that things now are already changed. Look at your Gen Z self, they've changed. How many of them are going to the village to marry? None, check. And they're marrying young and early. Check. Nobody is going to village again. Lock up. Village that they have not even seen money to brush teeth. Send them money, they are happy. Is it not still tradition? Tradition can be practiced anywhere. That is why you can see somebody in America. You will not see the husband, but he can pay bride price and he's not present. Things are changing. Things are changing already. It is how you apply your wisdom that will happen. That's it. There is no wicked uncle and everybody has wicked uncle and wicked auntie in their family. Lock up. Everybody. Everybody. They have one wicked stepfather, stepmother. All those patients also in your family. You have them. Don't worry. But it's wisdom. Wisdom. That is how you run your things. You understand? So let's go back to the topic.
Good evening,
Ethnocentrism.
sir.
Oh, Jesus. Please, can I just finish before you ask your
Okay.
questions?
Oh yeah,
Sorry about
finish,
that.
please.
All right, sir. Thank you, sir. So where you tag tribalism, where you tag racism and every other thing, that is what they call what? An ethnocentrism. You understand? Putting your ethnic as the center, as the middleman, as the owner, and it is the wrong thing. And that's in short, Nigeria is even trying packing 250 tribes. Ordinary in the south, you can have Jesus. Nigeria is blessed. Let me use that word. Nigeria is blessed. You cannot see, it's hardly you see tribes who coming together to form one nation. It's hard. It's hard. So let's go to the other one, cultural diffusion. You understand? This is the ability of what? For you to import new things into your culture. Just like I said before, you cannot, they did not born you where. Do you know that for you paying money to your elders, wherever they are in this life, it was something that was imported? That is what some Europeans do. Oh, they play my fans. That is what some Europeans do. But right now, you can do them. When it comes to music, before we used to listen to only Sonia, Ebenezer, Obe. Right now, we listen. In short, we have bring hip hop, everything into our culture. Right now, say there's Afro hip hop, Afro Kinikon, Afro down one, Afro this, Afro highlight, Afro kin. Everything has been imputed before. Right now, safe. Even we now, we are a very big hit in the global music industry. Afrobeat is a very big hit. Very big, even not the second or the third big genre in music. Afrobeat is mad. What about food? Everybody wants to eat jollof rice. Everybody wants to eat jollof rice. And where was jollof rice originated from? From Nigeria. Some people in their own homes, they are doing different. Rice is not our culture. Now we went to import it to. Hope you know. All this rice that you are seeing, all these English food that we are seeing, it was imported. So the ability of, just like one lady said, that you can import something into your culture. This is the way some people used to do their thing, blah, 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 blah. And your culture now sees it as right and start doing it. That is what cultural diffusion. Are we together? Hello. If you are liking this, our topic, please let me see your thumbs up, your love. If you are not, just say bye and I'll go. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you, everyone. It means everybody is awake. Everybody is actually listening. Everybody is actually learning. And it is a very, very good thing because this is a very, very deep topic in which the next class we're even going to be talking more and more and more about our culture. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody. I'm liking that you are understanding, not for personal pride or anything, but the fact that everybody is actually understanding that we are all unique in our own particular culture is something that it is very, very amazing. Thank you, everyone. Now, I will be talking about the characteristics of culture. I will not talk about all of them, but I will need us to go home, read about it, and come back and say, okay, yes, this is what we actually see as a characteristics. Number one, culture, whether material or non-material, is passed from generation to generation through language. Yes. Yes, that is one sweet thing about culture. It is something that is passed on. It does not just die with one person. There are a lot of things that I know people in the village, they don't take Oyibo drugs. They take medicinal drugs. They will go to the bush, look for elephant grass, look for pawpaw leaf, look for one or two leaf, get it, cut it, boil it. Once they boil it, they drink it. Malaria don't go, fever don't go, HIV don't go, gonorrhea don't go. That's gone like that.
HIV
Yeah. My dear, it is well. There's nothing I've not had in my village, but it is well, Sha. So there are a whole lot of things and that thing, you can pass it to your children that this is the particular thing that I've done. This is the particular thing that. So it is passed on. It is passed on. The culture is passed on. You understand? That is to tell you the next person, your generation, will continue your culture. Your everybody coming down to where you will die. Till after you die, your next children they will pass that culture to them. Number two is what provide what socially acceptable patterns for meeting needs of the people in the society. Yes. Culture passes a whole lot of things, including what meeting needs of people what in the society. Imagine imagine I am an Hausa person. I understand. And I found out that you can speak Hausa. Hey, you have become my brother. You will speak it, speak it, speak it. If watermelon is 1.5, I will say 500 naira for you. If mesuya is if mesuya is selling 3 pieces of meat, 1,000 naira, I will sell it for you 200 naira. Not because it is partiality. It is because you can identify with my tribe. You see Yorubas, you see a lot of Igbo speaking Yoruba. They love it. It is because you can identify with my tribe. A whole lot of, things that culture makes so sweet. Number three is what? It is cumulative. Culture adds up. Plus one, plus two, plus three, plus four, plus that, plus you cannot only find one. It is not possible. Everybody cannot be in one jungle. It's not possible. You see people dance, you oh more, I want to learn this dance, sharp dance, sharp. Where did you get it? Which dance is from? From South Africa. Wow, nice. Where this one comes from Nigeria. Wow, it's from Kenya. It's from this. It's from that. Everybody has come together. One dance has brought everybody together.
Yeah, yeah.
Am I the only one that cannot hear anything?
You're not the only one. Oh. I
Maybe
There's
it's
his
cannot hear.
network.
network.
His network is bad.
Hello. I don't know if it was my network. Are we here?
Yes, sir. The network, the
Yes,
network
sir.
is
We
not
hear
catching up.
you.
All right. So let me just round up the class. Please go through your modules. Go and read about um, the characteristics of culture. You will find out that culture has even done more good than harm in the society. Fine, there are practices we might not like. There are practices that would have gone wrong, and we might feel like, you don't want to do this particular thing. There are practices that you see that some people call some people usu, and they are for till death. They are usu, usu, usu. This one, that one, this, that, this. There've been a lot of practices that most of us don't like, but that doesn't mean our culture is not unique. There might be some instances that the Europeans have torn our mind away from our culture, making us see ourselves as evil. But we are one. We are alike. One thing culture does together, it brings culture identifies. That is one sweet thing about culture. It identifies immediately. The way you are behaving like an Igbo boy. I like it. I be Igbo, you be Igbo. From there. You're my brother. Oh, hey, can you come? We are together. It has identified somebody. You speak, you talk, you act, you walk, how you do. It gives you an identity. That is one thing culture does. And culture does not hide. You will see it, you will know it. So I want to end my class now. If we have questions, you can ask before I can wave goodbye today.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, go ahead, Mr. Anthony.
Yeah, I wanted to ask. There was a time you were talking about religion
Yes.
and culture. So I wanted to ask, because in your opinion as an African man, do you think religion promotes or have any way of promoting culture, or it antagonizes it as an
In
African?
your in your church and mosque, or should I say in your church, or let me use your mosque or anyone as let me use mosque. Is it only Yoruba people that come to pray to Allah?
No,
In your church, is it only Igbos that come to pray to God?
no,
In your church, sometimes don't they have interpreters of different languages?
of course you do.
So yes, it
Yes.
promotes it.
Okay, how about the case where they need to tell you not to do some certain act to us in Africa?
Oh,
Some certain things as what?
Okay, for instance, I could say some religion doesn't allow you. Okay, you use monks as an example. So
Mm-hmm.
as a Muslim, you are not allowed to pray a certain prayer in your language. Do you know that?
Well, I don't know. I'm just hearing this. So
Okay,
I'm
you
not
are
a
just
Muslim,
hearing it.
actually.
You
Yes,
can
I'm
find
not a
out.
Muslim.
Now, as a
Okay.
Christian, now
Mm.
Christianity believe it is a taboo or it is against God for you to use a kind of charm, even if you believe it's for protection.
Yes.
So how does that promote an African culture?
Well, that is no longer culture, but a religion. That is traditional religion, if I am correct.
Yes.
Because you leaving your church and performing charms,
Mm,
you understand,
mm,
it's for me, it's no longer you're already going against because Even the Bible says you should not worship any other
Okay,
God.
okay.
Now,
Do you not believe that Christianity is some certain people's culture too,
no, it's
or
not culture.
some practices in Christianity?
It's not culture.
Okay,
You
all right.
understand?
Let me leave it at that.
Yes, let me, because
Sir,
Christianity, you
sir,
understand?
sir, can I say
Oh,
something? So
okay, go ahead.
Like what Attorney was saying, that does the culture promote our religion? I still feel that somehow there's always a barrier in it, because there are some certain language, some certain tribe that will say, okay, this is my people. And when it comes to sharing of things, or maybe some organization, yeah, this is my people, this is where they come from, or this uh, language barrier of, okay, these are my people. Then you see, then some people will go close. These are Yoruba people. When it comes to Yoruba, yeah, Yoruba, these are my people. Igbo will say, these are my people.
Like, you mean
And then,
tribalism in the church?
yes, because it happens. It's not even just church,
Yes.
even an
There is
organization.
nowhere tribalism is not practiced. There is nowhere tribalism is not practiced. There is nowhere. Tribalism is practiced even in the closest place that you find yourself. You understand? Tribalism is practiced everywhere. And that is why I talked about ethnocentrism. You placing your tribe above others. You understand? See, in the school, let's even leave religion. In the school that you find yourself, in a Yoruba land, they will tell you that some schools they will tell you the president of this class must be a Yoruba person, not an Igbo person. Yes, it happens.
It did
Or the
not like yes,
president of the
yeah.
school must be a Yoruba person because it is in a Yoruba state. There are
Even
tribalism
giving admission,
everywhere.
they give their people.
Mhm. When it comes to job interviews, when you want to find house, where it is everywhere, you understand? As long as somebody is not of your tribe, it is believed that person is not your own. It is as bad as if somebody that is your tribe is doing bad and somebody that is not your tribe is doing good. That
Some
person of
other
your tribe
people.
will be doing something. It means the person is doing good in your own sight, which is wrong. It is a very, very wrong thing. And if you are
That's
going
what Nigeria.
against the person, they will say, so you are not going against your own people. It is a popular saying. You understand? So, yes, you understand. Tribalism is actually everywhere. It's not only about religion or only the church or any this thing. You understand? It is everywhere. It is in every institution. It is in your church, it's in your hospital, it's in your wherever you find yourself. You understand? I might be teaching today as an Igbo boy. Some people are angry that I'm teaching as an Igbo boy. Yes. I might come out and do this. Some people will be like, hey, why is it not a Yoruba person doing it? I found tribalism in every area of my life. You understand? So it's not really about basically religion, it's everywhere. You understand?
Sorry, sir. That is why things are going wrong in the
In this
society today.
Nigeria,
Look at our president now. We needed the people said we need a Yoruba person, a Yoruba person. A Yoruba person has entered. What have we achieved? I think we really is our time we started changing our mindsets and think of who can do it and let tribalism be put aside. Who can do it? That's what I think.
Yes. Yes, exactly. See, to start killing the root of that, that means first of all, you will kill everybody. Do you believe that, man? Because everybody, you understand? Because if you want to kill corruption, you must first of all wipe out an entire generation. Then a new generation has start getting a fresh thing that you understand that
Yes, sir.
there's
Yes,
Sir,
no
sir.
there's no
sir,
corruption talked about.
I
Yes,
believe
You
sir. My
understand?
colleague.
love. I believe it's love that we lack in this. We
Is
don't
what?
love.
love,
I believe
one
it's
love.
love that we lack in this country.
Should I
Everybody
say is
thinks
love?
of how to extort my neighbor, how to cheat my neighbor, how to harm my neighbor. You don't understand. This thing is not
Mm.
about the government. Even if we look amongst ourselves, you see a neighbor that is richer than you are, and you start to envy the person immediately. You understand? You see a neighbor that is doing something differently from what you know as the norms, and then you see the person as abomination. You don't take your time to show love. Okay, love is when you calm down, you learn from this person. What if this thing that this person is doing, it can be useful for me. It can help me too. It takes love to calm down and understand and decide to learn. You understand? We don't love ourselves in this country. No, we don't, among our own gender, safe, among our own gender, we don't love ourselves. The love we have is not genuine. It's the love of let me cheat her, let me cheat him, and take something. You understand? And you that you want to be genuine with your neighbor, you don't know what your neighbor is plotting against you.
Okay. Then
You
it
don't
is
know
said
how.
that the hardest people to teach in this life are
It's
human
human
beings.
being.
The hardest
Yeah.
people. Even if your motive is good in this
3 years,
life,
7 years,
human being will always bring their own to make sure that
3 years.
what you are saying is wrong.
I don't know.
You understand? It
Almost
is
300.
you see that part is only I don't know. I
That
don't
means
know. You
700, not
understand?
more.
Just like I said,
That part is jealousy.
you can call it anything you want to call it because there are a lot of features of human that even God self would have regretted that Jesus Christ. Why I even do this kind of thing? You understand? But I don't know, as we humans grow, we bring in different things that, you know, and we turn it to different practice. Corruption started from something. Started from something. Before people started accepting it and all that. Tribalism started from something. Before people started saying, it is true, you are my person, you are my person, you are my person, you are my person. Only you have fit help it something and all that. You understand? Humans' perception, in short, it is something that, you know, even we humans cannot even solve it. That's the truth. Mr. Michael, you are the last person I'll take from before I close, sir. Go ahead.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Thank you so much for teaching us tonight.
You're most
I,
welcome, sir.
I wanted to ask a question, but you've addressed it. But I just want to chip something in.
Okay.
To me, we're talking about culture, but to me, I
Yes.
feel that a lot of things, civilization has affected the
A
positive
lot of us.
aspect of our culture so much.
Yeah.
It has eaten so deep into our culture. For example, everybody knows what I'm about to say now. I can't imagine people welcoming the idea of a married woman flirting with a guy, this chicken stuff that is going on. And people welcome, if you see the way people celebrate the woman, it becomes it's like this civilization, this education. A lot of people they talk about Western education, how it has affected us. But a lot of us we just look at the positive side and we run away with it. But it has affected our culture. That's what I believe, that civilization has actually affected most part of the positive part of our culture so deep that the wrong is now becoming the norm of the day, while what is supposed to be good, all of that. So I don't know, when we talk about culture, and like you said, I think that um, Nigeria, our ethnicity is also the cause of our problem, because like you said, you go to this place because you are not speaking this dialect, so they can't bring you in. They will say you are not my person. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, sir. Where one culture is called, where humans are calling one thing good, some people are seeing it as a very, very bad thing. So, I would like to thank your class rep, Roots, Madam Roots, for giving me this opportunity to handle your class. I was supposed to say this before the class, but I am also a student like you, but in the higher class. So I came up with this to assist everyone understand GST better. So I'm a class governor too, and I breathe the same air you breathe in DLI. And I am happy that I've been able to, impact classes, make sure that they see that, okay, yes, they can understand this. Because one thing about GST is GST does not add up to your, I know most of us know this, but if any of our enemy has F, we'll have to repeat it. But understanding this particular course, you understand, goes a whole long way, that some questions that are being asked, we might not understand. So I want to thank everyone for tonight's class, for coming up, and I believe we'll have a much fuller class next time. Thank you all and good night.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
God
Thank you so
bless
much,
you.
sir. Really appreciate you.